On the day of surgery, the journey begins with our partners in patient registration, and once our patient is registered, they are given our surgical services passport to care and escorted to the surgery waiting room. This passport actually takes them step by step through each of the phases, from preoperative preparation in the pre-surgery care unit to the day surgery recovery unit. The caregivers sign it for them so that they know who's taking care of them, and it helps to have that connection for each of their caregivers along the way. Once their nurse has come to get the patient in the waiting room, they take them to the pre-surgery care unit, and they meet the surgeon, they meet the operating room team, which is the anesthesiologist and the operating room nurse.
So once a patient's ready to go for surgery, that's when I generally will come in and introduce myself to the patient, get to know them a little bit, just to reassure them that they're in good hands, not only the patient but their family as well.
From the pre-surgery care unit, the patient is transported by our surgical team into the operating room. Our surgical team is comprised of the surgeon, the anesthesiologist, a registered nurse, and surgical technician who have received special training.
The family's directed out to a waiting area. We have some volunteers and some patient liaisons that are responsible for communicating with the family members and letting them know how their family's doing while they're in the operating room. We also have an electronic board that's available for the family so they can track the status of their family member.
After surgery, the patient is admitted to the immediate post-op recovery room where the patient is closely monitored as they begin the wake-up phase. Once the patient is stable, they are then transferred to the inpatient floor for admission or to our day surgery recovery unit where they are discharged to home after important clinical outcomes are met. Evergreen, to the one person, I believe, is so personally committed to taking outstanding care of our patients every day, and we can provide the best of technology, the best trained surgeons, the fabulous teams in order to keep them safe and to keep them well cared for. And I believe that from the bottom of my heart. I've had several loved ones cared for here at this hospital, and it truly is amazing to see the commitment of the folks across the hospital in caring for our patients.